If you are looking for the best Sony flashguns, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on Sony flashguns in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of top manufacturer, and real customer feedback. If you want to buy a Sony flashguns, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. Number 1 is the Sony HVLF32M. Despite its competitive selling price, the HVLF32M shoehorns some impressive features and useful power into its diminutive yet tough, weather-sealed build. The GN32 power rating is significantly higher than in the entry-level HVLF20M, despite the more upmarket model still running on only 2 batteries. This time they are AA instead of AAA. Along with extra power, there's greater versatility enabled by the bounce and swivel head. Indeed, there's 8 to 90 degrees of bounce on offer, with 90 degrees swivel to the left and a full 180 degrees to the right. Motorized zoom is also featured, with a range of 24-105mm in full-frame terms. Other bonuses include onboard controls and an LCD status screen, so you can make quick and easy adjustments without resorting to in-camera menus. The HVLF32M also adds a high-speed sync mode, so you can shoot with flash up to and including your camera's maximum shutter speed, albeit with reduced maximum power output. And this time, there's slave as well as master wireless infrared connectivity. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Sony HVLF20M. Launched alongside the lightweight Alpha 7C, the Sony HVLF20M is a light and nippy flashgun that nonetheless packs in the latest features and functionality. Top of the headline specs is its ability to work with the camera's face detection for perfectly balanced portraits, balancing its light output with the ambient lighting of a scene. Another handy feature is the extensive weather sealing, which allows it to be used in all conditions for location shoots outdoors. It's a fairly light flashgun, designed not only for the A7C but also the A6000 cameras with APS-C sensors. It's smaller and lighter than the HVLF32M, see more on which below, though not quite as comprehensively spec'd, so weigh up the two before deciding which is right for you. 3 position is held by Sony HVLF20M. First, the good news. The HVLF20M makes a great travel companion as it's small and slim enough to fit in a spare pocket and runs on just 2 AA batteries. It's not massively powerful but can provide sufficient illumination for most eventualities, especially if you don't mind bumping up your camera's ISO setting a bit. It has a rudimentary bounce 0/75 degree facility but no swivel, and a similarly basic 27/15 manual zoom mechanism. However, there's no high-speed sync option, which limits you to the maximum shutter sync speed of your camera. This can be awkward when using the flashgun to fill in the shadows under direct sunlight, where you might prefer to use a faster shutter speed, especially if you also want to use a wide aperture to shrink the depth of field. There are no onboard controls nor an LCD information screen, so all adjustments need to be carried out via camera menus, which can be more laborious. Back on the plus side, the flashgun can work as an infrared wireless master to trigger other Sony flashguns, but, strangely, there's no wireless slave mode. Next at number 4 we have Sony HVLF46M. A properly grown-up flashgun, the HVLF46M is a new and improved version of the HVLF45M. It runs on 4 AA batteries and packs some seriously high-end features such as an LED light to assist with focus in dark environments, which can also be useful for close-range stills. Another advantage of the LED lamp is that the flashlight could be used to shoot movies. There's certainly no shortage of power from the main flash tube, which has a GN46 rating and a motorized zoom range of 24-105mm, plus a generous 8 to 150 degrees of bounce and full 180 degree swivel to both the left and right. Another enhancement over the lower-end Sony flashguns is that this one features RF, radio frequency wireless master, and slave functions as well as infrared. The RF mode boosts the connectivity range from 5 to 30 meters and doesn't require direct line of sight between master and slave flashguns. Finally, the number 5 position is dominated by Sony HVLF60M. If you want to come all flash guns blazing, the HVL60M is a real quick shooter. Even at the top of its mighty GN60 power scale, it has a recycle speed of just 1.7 seconds on NiMHAA batteries, accelerating to an amazing 0.6 seconds when using Sony's optional external battery pack. As you'd expect from a range-topping flash gun, it's not short on features either. There's a monster 2200 zoom range, full frame, and a 8 to 150 degree bounce facility. However, the unconventional swivel mechanism is less generous, limiting movement to just 90 degrees to the left and right. On the plus side, it unusually enables use of the pull-out reflector card when bouncing a flash off the ceiling in portrait orientation shooting. Like in the HVLF45M, there's both infrared and RF, radio frequency connectivity, enabling master and slave linking for up to 5 and 30 meters respectively. And whereas an infrared link can't see through obstacles in its path, that's no problem for RF. The LED constant lamp is also brighter than in the HVLF45M, doubling the range at ISO 3200 f/5.6 from 1 to 2 meters. Fully pro-grade build quality includes weather seals, and an optional rain cover is also available. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We are trying to review products according to the needs of our subscriber. If you want to know briefly about any product, then please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.